Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are dialing in from. Apologies for the slightly late start. Good timing to have my computer decide to restart itself just as we're about to get going. But we are here and we are starting. So yeah, welcome to this Greenstone webinar. And yeah, today we'll be looking at the importance of data and achieving net zero and science-based targets. So just to set the scene a little bit, there's obviously lots of companies, even countries, committing to long-term ambitious targets at the moment. And I'm sure many of you who are listening in today have either set climate targets or are looking to do that yourselves and set your own reduction targets. So over the next 30 minutes or 25 minutes, we will be focusing on the importance of data in the entire target process, from setting to tracking and ultimately to achieving your goals as well. So just to introduce myself firstly, so I am Jake Gould and I head up the client services team for our EMEA region at Greenstone. And we're also joined by Louise, who's a sustainability consultant at Greenstone. And Louise will be taking us through in a short while a bit of background on SBTs, NZTs, some of the data requirements, and then some of the key challenges as well. A bit of housekeeping before we fully get started on the content. We won't be doing a formal Q&A section at the end, just for time purposes, but please still do use the question function, which should be on the right-hand side of your screen on the GoToWebinar panel. Please do still use that, and we will go through all questions and respond to each one directly afterwards. I will also make the recording available as well for the people who are attending or who weren't able to make it today. I won't spend too long on this, but just to give a bit of background on Greenstone for those of you who may not be familiar with us. So we are Greenstone, and we provide sustainability software with uncapped support from our team of sustainability professionals. And we've been doing that since 2007, and we work across 15 sectors and in 100 plus countries our software is currently being used. And what you can see at the bottom of the screen here are the three main product areas that we provide. So we have a sustainability focused products called Greenstone Enterprise, and that enables complete scope 1, 2 and 3 emissions reporting in line with things like the GHG Protocol, CDP, but also for tracking important topics for today, targets, science-based targets, net zero targets, and all the initiatives around them. There's also framework reporting aligning with GRI, CDP, SASB, etc. in there. We also then have a supply chain focused platform for the supply chain aspects of Scope 3, but also risk, compliance, etc. And then finally, we have an investor ESG focused platform as well, Investor Portal. So that enables the investor community to fully track and manage ESG data across portfolio companies and funds as well. So that is us. And in terms of the agenda for today, so in a moment, I'll pass on to Louise, who will take us through the first few sections. So background on different target types, some of the data requirements, the importance of Scope 3 emissions in relation to these targets, and then some of the key challenges that people are facing in relation to the data management, again, of targets. And then from there, I will come back and go through how you can start practically monitoring and reporting progress effectively. And then we'll just touch a bit on how software and how our clients using software to really help streamline that process around the target management.